Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video on Solana, a post-election update, of course. As you can see, we have been ridiculously bullish. We got up to the high 180s right here, which we I think we briefly talked about this yesterday, but obviously the result and what would happen with Solana was very dependent on the election result. It now is, I would say about 99% certain that Trump will win, which is obviously the most bullish outcome for crypto. Especially something like Solana. Like when we're talking about Solana, like certain categories obviously have more to win with a win like this. When you're talking about DeFi, for example, but also just something like XRP, for example, that really has to do a lot with the SEC right now. But obviously, and this is not very much a narrative you hear about right now, but in general, it is true, all right? And we have had quite a few Solana ETF applications in the last year. And now with Trump probably winning the elections and possibly a new management for the SEC, the probability of a Solana ETF becomes much higher, all right? And I think fundamentally, that would be extremely bullish, I think, and I've said this for the last month or so. I think fundamentally Solana at the moment is already very bullish, even though, I mean, at the moment, TVL, DEX trading volumes, is relatively flat, all right? So this is very much, we still kind of have to see what this means for the network growth, but over the last month, over the last 2 months, fundamentals have been amazing. So with this win, the potential Solana ETF, or the potential for a Solana ETF, becomes much higher as well. Maybe we'll hear about that a little bit later, because right now I'm not hearing much about that, but those are things you need to talk about, all right? But no, Solana, what we did technically is we broke back above 165 right here, which we already did actually yesterday before the election outcome. We saw quite a lot of bullish momentum ahead of it as well, which we also talked about, by the way, in the video yesterday. Now the main question is that you can see that we kind of have this level here historically at like 186. To be precise, it's generally it's kind of the area around that, but let's call it 186. That's where we're finding resistance right now on the lower time frames. That's the main level to watch for if we can actually get into the target right here between 200 and 210. If I would have to give you my most likely scenario here, I think it's most likely we are going to break out, all right? So that we will break above 186 and that we will be able to get into that level here at 200. It seems to me that Bitcoin is still going to go up higher. There still is a lot of momentum in the markets. And then I see no reason yet why we would instantly break above that level, right? So for now, I would say something like this is most likely. And then here we'll jump back in to kind of see if from this consolidation, from the resistance, we can actually see some sort of a continuation or not. And I do want to slightly warn you. I mean, in this scenario, I'm wrong, but we do need to break above 186 relatively soon. Right. So I think they'll call the election somewhere today, somewhere in the next 24 hours. If you see some sort of an indication of a sell the news effect, all right, coming in, all right, so basically whales and traders taking profits, then we could also, and I mean, yes, the truth is that we can go up or down, because that's the market, but then we can still drop down, all right, so that is something you do need to take into account, that if it's basically, if we do not get that breakout above 186 fairly soon, like I would say in the next 8, 6, 7 hours or so, then it's probably not going to happen, and then it's more likely to get some sort of a sell the news effect. So be wary of that. For now, this is still my most likely scenario, and that's what I think you need to know. So if you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.